Well, hello, everyone, and welcome back to our One Heart, One Earth Global Healing Celebration for 2021. We are celebrating our 1 year anniversary of the creation of our One Heart, One Earth collaboration with all of the practitioners and healers from all across the globe. My name is Lisa. I am your host, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Buddhist Biohacker. Please do not forget to click subscribe. And we are here with the lovely and talented and amazing Karen Lizon. Welcome back, Karen.
Thank you, Lisa. And I first want to congratulate you on this 1 year anniversary. It was a power-packed year of creating conscious material. So we have so much to be grateful for, and I want to thank you for that. So important in this 2021, in the coming years. And so your work is really appreciated and much needed.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Karen. And right back at you. I mean, you've been a huge part of a lot of the summits that we did this last year, and you had some presentations about creating stories that were just phenomenal. And I thought we could take a few minutes today to talk about that. What did you teach, and what is there for people to access?
Well, in the creating stories that nourish and sustain, we were really looking at the power of story and how story can actually serve as a tool for enlightenment, for yourselves and for the collective, and how it can change perspectives. It can be regenerative. Of course, I love story because I'm a writer. And so I spent a lot of years just studying all the components of story. And it's amazing how, whether you're creating a piece of fiction or you're creating your own story, it's important that you know all those components. Who are the characters? What is the dialogue? What's the dialogue running through your head all the time? What are you saying out loud? Are you always saying, I can't do that? Or, I'm too young, I'm too old, I don't have enough education. You have to start listening to yourself, and you can rewrite that and reprogram. And that is so exciting. That can really lead to big changes for yourself, big transformation for the collective. And so I think that that's really important going forward. And so in that, we did some journaling exercises to get you started, and, really talked about some of those key components.
Yeah, it's such a great, it's really a class. Not really a presentation. Sorry, guys, there's a little feedback on my mic off and on today. It's because I'm going back and forth, and I think my computer's like, what is happening? But anyways. But it's a class, and it's really wonderful, and you guys can find that under it, the playlist in the Ajata Kasha app, as well as here on Buddhist Biohacker YouTube. But you also are a filmmaker and have your own film that's out there, and I'd love for you to take some time to share a little bit about what you kind of have going on.
Yeah, I actually just posted a new video on YouTube recently, and it's a cloud meditation. And I'm really, playing with that. As you know, this year I'm going to start a documentary, which, of course, Lisa's going to be a part of. And it's really looking at some women that are creating in a new way. They're creating from the divine feminine, and they're changing the story. And so it's a new narrative. It's a new way of being. And it gives people options, of a way of being and doing, and how we view that. And I think that's so important. It's really about bringing that spark from within, that divine spark, that, when we tap into that, there's so much energy there and so much creativity, but it comes from the heart and soul. And so what you're creating is heart and soul, and you're bringing it forth. And to me, that's so exciting and so needed. And it's really what the rising of the divine feminine, she's here now. if we work from those traits, we can create, not just for ourselves, but for the world, a completely different um, narrative than what we see going on, things that we want to change. When we bring that spark within, and we all have it. A lot of people think they don't, or they don't know how to access it or what to do with it. And it doesn't always have to be something big. It can start small and grow. So that's what's really exciting about it. I'm playing with film. I did the little Luna Being film that's on YouTube. I just did the cloud meditation. It's really great, whether you want to get into a deeper meditation or you just want to spend some time daydreaming. I love clouds. I have over 300 cloud photos. So I was really anxious to do something with them. And clouds, I love because it's like the wind, they tell stories. And they're always moving, they're always flowing. So I love that about them. There's just so much you can get when you start meditating and observing a cloud. So I have that up, and I'm transitioning into my production company, which is the Storyteller in the Tree Productions, which cycles back to my childhood, which is where I have those threads that are really the beginning of my awakening. And so it was like, as an adult, cycling back to that, those initiatives from when I was a child. So I'm really excited, and I really want to grow that. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm bringing it all together. I created a new website recently. And this is something else that I think is really important, is integrating, like, all of you. For so long, we're taught to keep everything compartmentalized and fill in those labels that are assigned to us. And, you might be a certain age and they say you can't do something, or you might be female and you can't do it, or, your past experience doesn't allow you to do it. And so I really wanted to start demonstrating that. And so I have my film, my fiction writing, my classes, like everything I'm trying to get. And I want this to be like a living, breathing website where I can connect with people and keep updating as I keep coming up with more, creative ideas and courses.
Mhm.
So hopefully, it'll keep ever changing. So that, in conjunction with the film, um, and keep bringing forth creativity. Those are some things I really want to focus on. And, I'm really set on helping other people tap into that spark within. But of course, any of our fears and our stories that hold us back just shut down creativity and
Mhm.
really keep us, keep a wall between us and that spark. And so I think starting with story and growing your awareness is the beginning of being able to move into that for anyone who's, feeling a little stuck in that particular way, or doesn't know how to tap in to that spark and bring it forth. So I think it's all
So,
about awareness.
yeah, it's beautiful. I was going to ask for you to just share what your website is so everyone can find you.
It's Karen Lizon, KarenLizon.org. And from there, you can tap into my Instagram or to YouTube. Also, my email's there for contacting me. There you can see my courses that I have up now. I have a really good resource page with a lot of things on it, and then links to my film, the little videos I've been doing. So should be able to find everything there.
Awesome. And what do you have coming up? I know we just kind of talked about what you're doing, but what do you have coming up to support everyone? And I also think you have a prize in our prize collection. If you want to share a little bit about what you've got going on that folks can connect in with.
Yes, the this prize is going to be the Soul Myth Starter reading or kit. And I just love that because I work with stories so much where we're looking at a more traditional, even though it takes you really deep if you're looking at character dialogue, setting, things like that. But the Soul Myth Starter, I always say that's the universe having your back. Like, let the universe have your back for a while. And it really kind of takes over, and you get those intuitive hits. You feel the guidance, you tap into the wisdom, and it's really free writing or automatic writing or spirit writing. But I pull 3 cards from 3 different decks. I usually use like an animal, a spirit animal, a tarot card, and an archetype card. And then I tap into your energy. I see if I'm getting any hits for you, based on your energy and maybe those cards and using those cards. And those are really just prompts for you, though. Once you start, those cards may not even come up in your writing. But I love the soul myth because it's like following a puzzle. There's a lot of symbolism, metaphors, and it's really fun. Like, a color might repeat, or a flower, or a gemstone, or something. I mean, it could be anything. And I know I have one going, and I add to it, from time to time. And it's always a mystery. It's kind of magical. And I feel like it's very multidimensional. So I was really pleased to offer that because I think it's a really fun but really deep, um, process. So I like that a lot. And then on my website, I have her story up right now, which is one of my favorite courses to teach. It's really for the intrepid feminist soul, so you can be fearless and really look at who's driving your story, what are the components of your story, and then you have that opportunity to transform it. And the Soul Myth Starter will be on there as a course. Wild Spirit Journaling, which is really fun. It's just prompts to take you, to loosen you up and get into your own inner wild. And then I'm really excited because I'm going to be doing a fiction. And I think I'm going to start with a character-driven fiction for kind of like creating shift literature, And so I'm really excited about that.
Oh, it's so exciting. Well, thank you so much for being on and being a part of our community and shining your light and all your creativity. And I just love you so much. And I'm excited for us to continue to collaborate with all of our creative projects. And I want to remind everybody, please go to oneheartoneearth.net to participate in all of the events that are going on this weekend. And thank you so much, Karen. I love you so much. And
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll see you in the app. For those of you who are not yet in Atakasha, please, it's free to download. It's free to join. I am going to head over to Instagram, but I will be back at 4 p.m. with Joyce all the way from New Zealand. So I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much, Karen.
Thank you, Lisa. I love you.
I love you too. I forgot to say, Karen is the incredible writer behind the Diamond Beauties articles that are up on the blog. So also, if you're tuning into the Diamond Beauty segments all year, Karen is sharing all the stories of those women, which is a gift too. So I forgot to say that. So I love you so much.
Thank you, Lisa.
Bye, guys.